Good morning all. Hello and welcome to a brand new travel vlog. This is pre-travel day. I'll explain why I'm doing it now, just so you're aware. So Simon and I decided we had planned this trip for next year, and we are going to New England in the America. And we're going to travel around a few of the states up there to hopefully see some leaf peeping. I don't know whether we will go maybe a little bit early for it, but hopefully not. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, we planned to do this next year. And then we were talking and a few things happened and we thought, why are we waiting? Why don't we just do it? We would love to have gone back to Florida, but we have no DVC points left. So thought, well, why don't we do it now? Let's just do it. So we are. So we only booked it 8 weeks ago. So it's been a bit of a panic. I booked the flights and then I booked various accommodations as we're going along at the different places. So we're flying from Newcastle into Amsterdam, and then we're getting the Delta flight from Amsterdam across to Boston, picking the car up at the airport, and then we're off from there. So we're not staying in Boston. The price of the hotels in Boston was ridiculous, and we weren't particularly bothered if we're doing it. We'd rather do that as a separate trip. So we weren't particularly bothered about that. So our first stop is going to be in a place called Rockport, which is in Massachusetts. It's just on the coast, right on the corner. And our first day, we're going whale watching. So this is Simon's dying to do this, so we got that booked straight away as soon as we booked the trip. I've booked different accommodations throughout the trip. You'll see as we're going along where I've booked, and I'll give you a little review on each one. But yeah, so it's been fairly last minute, especially for me because I'm a big planner. So it's been a bit of a trying to get everything sorted. So I'm doing this pre-travel day today, which will also be hello in the morning, because our flight is at 6 a.m. So we're going to have to be up the crack of dawn to drive through to Newcastle Airport. So I hope you'd like to follow along. I haven't introduced myself. I'm Kim, and I'm going with my husband Simon, and we are really looking forward to it. We're big Florida fans, so I'm going to try not to mention Florida too much on these vlogs, but I probably will, so sorry in advance. But hopefully bring you along, let you see what we've got. We've got a couple of bits planned, but Simon's just going with the flow. I've got so much marked on my Google Maps, it's unbelievable. But I keep seeing things and thinking, no, I'll just mark that off just in case. So we're really looking forward to it. We're going to be going up through to the coast, and we live on the coast, so we aren't particularly bothered about staying on the coast and going up through up to Maine, because we live on the coast, so we know what the sea's like. I'm sure it is going to be lovely and pretty, but we prefer mountains to sea. So we'll see, but we're driving up from Massachusetts, Rockport, and then we're going up through New Hampshire, stopping a couple of places through New Hampshire, then across into Vermont, and then we're coming down a couple of places through Vermont, and back down. I think we hit just over the border into Connecticut, and then we'll be coming back across to Boston to get the flight home from Boston. So we're flying. I booked it through Virgin, but it's a Delta flight. And we have booked our car hire with Andy at Discount Florida Car Hire. I know a lot of you, in the UK may use him, but he doesn't just do Florida, he does everywhere. So I contacted him, and because it was a late book and I was a bit worried, I had looked at the prices myself and they were so expensive. So I tried on with them, and the price was a lot cheaper than I thought it was going to be. In fact, it was cheaper than we paid when we went to Florida in May. So, I'm happy, and we've got a full SUV as well, so I'm quite pleased about that as well. So I've done my accelerated and skip the counter check-in for that already with Alamo. So when we get to the airport, we've just got to go and pick the car up, and away we go. So all exciting. I'm nervous because it's all new, and I'm used to Florida. I'm used to the airports. I know exactly what we're doing. Whereas this, it's a bit of an unknown. But hopefully we'll have a good time. So I will speak to you in the morning. So thanks for watching this bit, and I'll see you tomorrow at Newcastle Airport. Bye for now.
Good morning. Travel days. We're actually sitting in Amsterdam Airport now. Newcastle Airport was so busy. We got there, we queued to check. We wanted to check our bag all the way through, so the check-in took quite a while at KLM. And then the baggage wheeler thing broke down, so we had to wait for that to be fixed. And then we got our check-in done, so the bag's going all the way through. We just got down to the gate, picked up a couple of waters, and our gate was called. So it took us just over an hour to get here, nice and quick. We had a macaron on the plane and a glass of water and landed. So we've literally just landed, so we're just going to get something to eat. And then we're waiting for our next flight, which is until 11:40. So far so good, but Newcastle Airport was so busy. It's because it's a Friday, I think, that it was busier than probably normally is during the week. But I have to say, the security was really busy. But at Newcastle, they have all the new scanners. So although it was really, really busy, it only took us maybe 7-8 minutes to get through, Simon. Yeah, something like that, straight through, no problem. Anyway, I'm going to get some food now, and then I'll catch up with you before we get on the next flight. Just a quick update, we've just got on board. It seems to be quite a full flight. There's no one in the seats in front of us at the moment, but that may change. A lot of people have luggage on here as well, but so far so good. Simon's screen's not working, but we'll open that reset once the safety briefing's been on. So we're in the main cabin, so it's economy. So we're quite near the back of the plane at the moment. We'll update you once we get into the flight. But yeah, so far so good. Okay, so our meal's come. It's chicken stew or pasta gnocchi. So we've both gone with the chicken stew. We've got a little pasta salad thing here. Very disappointingly, this is a salted caramel tiramisu. I mean, it looks lovely if you like that sort of thing. I don't. And then just cheese and crackers. So this is the meal for economy. When I get me pasta open, when I get me stew open, I'll let you have a look at it then. Okay, so we've just finished our meal. It's all done. Simon, what do you think?
It's tasty enough. The chicken stew, lovely flavour. And caramel tiramisu was wonderful.
Yes, I'm not a tiramisu fan or salted caramel, so Simon had both. That chicken stew was
took us we have global entry, so it was really busy. I thought, oh, anyway, we were through in about 3 minutes, which was fab. So we came out and our bag was there straight away as well, because we were at the back of the plane, so by the time we got off it was already through. So we're now outside, and we're at the car rental blue line. We've got to get bus number 33, which takes us over the car rental place, and then we can pick our animal car up from there. So I'll let you know how that goes when we get over there. Okay, we're at the rental place. It was a bit of a free-for-all for the bus, so just be wary of that. It's bus number 33 that brings you over at the car rental, but it stops at Terminal C first. So there was, luckily, I mean, it was rammed, but there was a few people did get off there, so we managed, luckily, where Simon was stood, it stopped, so we just jumped straight on, but it was literally chock-a-block. And then because we skipped the counter, it's a lovely building, and then we just come up and the guys are great at helping you find your right type of car. So we've got a RAV4. Simon's just popped to the restrooms before we set off, and I'm just getting all the gear ready, and then at the exit we've just got to show them our bits, and away we go. And we'll have to set up the CarPlay because obviously we don't know where we're going from here. But it was very, very busy. The desks weren't busy downstairs, the car rental desks. Dollar had a bit of a queue, but everywhere else there was no queue at all. So yeah, it's 27 degrees. It is boiling, as you can see from my face. So we're off to Walmart now, and then see where we go from there. This is actually the drive into our little place. This is the house next door, and there is our little wonderful place here. Okay, so we've arrived at our first place. It's Halibut Point, and it's an Airbnb. So you come in the door, we've got a lovely little kitchen area. The couple who own it actually live just next door as well. We've got coffees and honey and all sorts there. So good selection of stuff there. I'll show you the bathroom just because it's here. We've got a little sink, loo, and a bath and shower. And there's some toiletries there for us as well, which is lovely. We've got a nice big fridge. Just put a couple of little bits in the fridge for us as well. Lovely sofa. We've got a microwave and a beautiful little gift basket here. Hello, Kim and Simon. Glad you were here. And it said muffin. Got 2 muffins in there, so that's lovely. And then you come round, this is the bedroom. That's a lovely bed. It's a proper quaint old style. Little seating here and seating there. It's lovely. It's a shame we're only here for one night, but it's so quiet. I've got a fan. And I believe it's got aircon as well. Big dresser. And information, but it's lovely. So Simon's just gone to get the gear, so I'll have to go out and give him a hand. And we've got a lovely little decking area here as well, look. There's a few leaves on it, but that's fine. Lovely to sit out. It is so quiet. And we've just seen a chipmunk as well. I didn't get my camera out quick enough though for that. So I've just come out the house, and Simon has discovered wild turkeys. Hope you can see them alright. Literally in the garden of the house. Oh my god, they're massive. They're absolutely huge. Where's the chipmunk? Has it shot off? The chipmunk. It's the most beautiful. That belongs to the owners. But it's the most beautiful. It's so quiet. Oh god, there's another one. Oh my god, there's 2 more around. Oh, 3. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7. I hope you can feel how quiet it is. Okay, so we're just popping out. Sun's about to go down, but we're going to go just head over to Rockport. I've found when I've been doing a lot of research, everything closes about 8 o'clock in the night everywhere up here. So we'll see how true that is. But we're just going to pop along, just have a look at the sea, see what we can see for now, and then we'll come back. We're absolutely shattered, but it's just a tad bit early to go to bed yet. So, but we have got an early start in the morning for the whale watching. So I'll see you when we get to Rockport. So this is where our little drive. It's sort of tucked away behind these beautiful houses here. Very, very warm still, but we're heading into Rockport now, so we'll see what it's like. Church. The clapperboard houses are lovely. They're so in keeping with the area. So we're going to a place called Old Granite Pier. There's the sea. Oh my gosh, the sunset's on.
Probably where we're going around the corner.
But it's the place beside where we're staying. You can go there, and it's $20 to park at because it's a state park. Whereas this Old Granite Pier, we believe it's free parking. Non-resident parking on the top level, resident parking on the bottom level. No parking. Well, this place is stunning. The sun's over there. Wow. And then we've got all the harbour here. They look like newish houses over there, don't they, Simon? These ones look like fairly newish houses. And then you've got, I think that's like the centre of Rockport across there, and there's a church here on that. And we'll have a little wander up. What a beautiful place. It is absolutely silent, except for me jabbering on. I can't believe there's nobody up here. Okay, so this is the other side, and those houses up there are the ones we've just passed when we were driving in. And Simon said they've got some lovely decks out the back, you could see, and why wouldn't you, in this beautiful area. And then you've got some boats out on the water. There's a little singular yacht out there as well, just bobbing around. But there's a few boats still out, you can see them scooting around. But the weather's so beautiful, you know, you don't know why, but this is a beautiful spot. And as I say, we've parked in the car park. It's deserted. The people who were here are obviously the ones out on the boats, and then it's just us. And that sun is stunning. So I thought, while we're sitting here with this beautiful sunset, Simon's up taking his photographs on his new camera, I thought I'd just give you a little review of today. Delta flight, no problem. The food was really nice. I thought the staff were a bit... They weren't Virgin staff, were they? Yeah, functional. That's a good word for it, yeah. No smiles. And I mean, they came around with drinks when we were all asleep. I woke up a couple of times and then we were walking around with trays of juice and stuff, but of course everybody was asleep. So but the food came 5 minutes before any drinks came, both times. But the food was really nice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, we'd fly with them again, wouldn't we?
Our aeroplane food was nice. Oh yeah, we'll definitely fly again.
Yeah. And the economy seats were just the same as the Virgin ones, really. So, but there were no problem. I mean, I'm big, so I found there were no problem at all. We got plenty of sleep on the plane as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then
needed.
when we got off, as I said to you earlier, it was a bit of a bull bait getting on the bus to go and get the car. And then when we drove off, I've been getting a new phone. So my Google Maps was just taking you on the quickest route no matter what. Now, because it's a Friday afternoon, the main roads were mega busy. So we ended up on all the back streets, didn't we?
Yes. Got a good tour of Boston.
Yes, we're down every back street going. But a lot of other people were doing the same. And then we got to the Walmart eventually. That took about half an hour, but we got to Walmart. The Walmart now was dead, wasn't it, Simon? It was so quiet. And then so we got the few bits we needed. Difficult. We really just got waters. We got a cool box. It's only $10, so we got a cool box so that we can try and keep things cold. So we've got an ice pack which we'll put in the fridge tonight when we've arrived at our accommodation. But we've got the waters. They're just going to sit in the car, and then we'll just put them in the fridge overnight, and then put them in the ice pack during the day as we're moving around to the different accommodations. So it's a little bit awkward when you're not staying at the same place. So we found the accommodation. Actually, it was a lot easier. She put some really detailed directions on the contact information she sent me, because it doesn't pick up on Google Maps. Now we got to near enough there, and we just happened to see the number on there, on the letterbox on the side of the road. So we turned down. Then they actually live in the house next door. It's all attached. So it's a nice room. It's very rustic, yeah, and cluttered. There's a lot of stuff in there, but you'll have seen on my little room review of that. But it's lovely, and we've met her husband. We haven't met Emily yet, who's the actual Airbnb person. But she left us 2 little lovely muffins and some yogurts and fruit in the fridge as well, which is lovely. So we'll keep that, maybe have some of that in the morning as well.
Fantastic set, lovely gardens. All the wildlife we've seen, so in the first 5 minutes of getting there, so much wildlife.
I mean, Simon, even before we'd even found the entrance, Simon spotted a chipmunk, a little weeny chipmunk, didn't you? Yeah. So he was just sitting munching away, and then there was some rabbits, wasn't there?
Yeah.
And then he came and got me. I was just getting a drink, and he says, "You need to come outside." And there was all these turkeys, where you'll have seen on the footage I put on earlier, but all these turkeys, there was loads of them, wasn't there? Yeah, I mean, they weren't bothered, were they? They were just. But isn't it silent? Isn't it? Yeah. It's just there's just no noise. It's just completely silent. It's lovely. So we'll see how we go. It doesn't like this aircon, but we have got a fan, which is actually the same one we've got at home. So we know it's a good one. So we've got that, we left that on when we've come out, just try and cool the room down a bit. So, but there's about 20 layers of blankets on, isn't there, on the bed? It's all like really not old-fashioned, but rustic, as Simon says. So we'll have to peel all those off and probably just have a sheet for tonight, because I think it's still really warm now, isn't it?
Yeah.
And tomorrow, Simon says it's expected to be about the same, did you say? A bit lower.
Daytime temperatures are slightly lower, but it's going to be 17. It says a minimum of 17 overnight and the maximum of 19 tomorrow. So the temperature's just not changing.
Yeah. So
not getting cooler or warmer.
We can't really. We're sort of in debate about what to wear on the whale watching, but we will definitely need our coats, because it'll be a lot cooler out there. So we'll wear them, and then we can always take them off while we're on there if we need to. And we brought our walking boots, so we're going to wear them just in case our trainers get wet. We don't want that to happen. So so we're all set for tomorrow as well. And then hopefully Simon will get loads of pictures, and we'll get some footage on here.
It's as calm as this tomorrow.
I know. Me too. But Rockport looks... that is Rockport, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So Rockport looks absolutely beautiful.
Where's it, Gloucester?
Gloucester's over the other side. So Gloucester's about 15 minutes away in the car. So we've got to be at the whale watching it leaves at 8:30. We've got to be there for 7:30. And although we've paid for it online, you've got to
go to the booking office to get your actual ticket. Everybody has to do that, and then they start loading 30 minutes before. So we'll probably leave. I don't know what time we'll leave, but I've no doubt we'll be up because we're still on UK time. So yes, so I think I'll leave it there for tonight unless anything else crops up. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll be back tomorrow for the whale watching. If you'd like to subscribe and give it the thumbs up, if you like the video, that would be really great. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now. Right, we've just got back. I know I've signed off, but I just wanted to say I've just met Emily, whose room we're renting next door. She lives next door. Oh, what a lovely lady, and her husband as well. Really lovely couple. She gave me a lovely hug, and she was, you know, she hoped we really enjoyed it. While I was talking to her, a raccoon popped out with its babies. So Simon's got his eye on that, so he's now out in the garden looking at for the raccoon so he can get some pictures of that. But she said that there's so many birds, different animals and everything in the garden, but it's the most peaceful spot. So I think Simon will be happy to stay for a week. It's okay. Hello. It's okay.